As always, you thought I was dead, even though it's been 2 months, but no, here we are, alive. Honestly, I should be thankful to even be alive, but so much lore, so many updates. 2 months, jeez, oh wow. Okay, well, let's just get the video started. Fair warning, as always, this video probably will have a bit of sustenance in which you can actually be like, hey, this guy made a difference to my life, but then also just for the lore of it all. I brought a notebook just because sometimes my dumbass tends to just not remember very important, significant things, although they're very important and significant. So, dude, Jesus, it's been a fucking while. I'm surprised I'm not actually as scared to make videos right now, but this is take one. This is take one, and it feels so far so good. Make sure to have your coffees, as always. I've got my té de canela for my Spanish speakers. You'll understand, English speakers. Cinnamon coffee, which is honestly not all that great right now, but we're still fucking with it. It's winter. It's about 60, 50 degrees outside. For us Californians, that is cold. And yes, I'm cold, but I'm fucking enjoying it. I mean, happy winter, everyone. I mean, fuck, I think we're kind of out of autumn, but point is, it's a new season. Anyways, honestly, I missed you guys. I know there's actually some people out there that actually give a fuck about my videos, and thank you. I hope you guys actually watch this one, or hope you guys are at least still interested. I know there's this one other YouTuber that actually got inspired from me, and I hope I continue inspiring him. His name was Dog Dude. I forgot his name now because he changed it. And then there's also just a couple of friends, couple of random strangers, honestly, as well, that I don't know of, but some of you actually like chiming in and giving your 2 cents. So, this is for you guys, even though, yes, most of the time it's just me fucking rambling and whatnot, but I figured I'm almost at 100 videos. Why the fuck give up? Even though I broke my own rule of no more than 1 month. Look what the fuck happened. We're in 2 months now. But mind you, let's actually go back to where it all started, which is the fucking canon events of September. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I look good for you guys. Jesus, man, I swear, for those people that look like fucking models naturally, be thankful for your genetics, because obviously my facial structure is not as chiseled as I would want it to be. But anyways, no, the canon events of September. I'm sure a lot of you've gone through it. I have gone through it. And my oh my, that's kind of the reason why. No, I mean, okay, it's partially the reason, but in all honesty, the reason why I hadn't posted was mainly due to out of insecurity, mainly just also because, like, procrastination. I have a good idea, and then all of a sudden it just, like, literally, I forget about it. That being said, though, September was just not kind to a lot of people. A lot of people were going through things in September, and my oh my, like, just like, to want to explain everything that happened to me, I don't want to necessarily bitch this whole episode, but I do want to at least just say some highlights of, not even highlights, sorry, some just events, you could say. And let me change my diction, because hell no, these are not fucking highlights as to what was good about, September. Most people, well, not most people, but some people managed to get married. Married. Can you believe that? Like, to get married in the beginning of a season in which is meant to just have shit fall off. That's fucking crazy. But no. Three of my famous influencers that I admire: Markiplier, Mystic7, and the Austin John, all gamers, by the way, got married. And to be a gamer and to be married to the love of your life, holy shit, like, you fucking made it in life. So, while I was over here going through my canon event, which is going through a breakup in which was completely my fault. What happened? Yeah, I'm not ready to unravel that story just yet. It'll come out when my autobiography comes out from when I'm famous. But as of right now, I'm still just 23. By the way, happy belated birthday to myself. Give me a sec. Hold up. Okay, just making sure the stand was good and my phone wasn't going to fall off. Can you believe it, by the way? A $2,200 phone, and I've only made, including this one, 2-3 YouTube videos? Like, the fuck did I get a new phone for if I'm not going to be making videos? Such is life. Anyways, no, yeah, this breakup was completely my fault. I will say that my insecurity got the best of me. Insecurity in the sense where I have a girl that I know is completely loyal to me, will let me just, you know, will provide reassurance, even if it's over reassurance that I'm asking for. Sometimes it would be provided, and yet I would still find a way to make a problem out of it. So insecurity is what ruined my relationship. Among that, there's 2 other people that I know got into a breakup. Some handled it worse than I did. I actually, for like at least the first 2 weeks, was crying a lot, having breakdowns during work. By the way, work is okay. We'll talk about work later. But no, yeah, like I at least know, like, some people got married, yes. Some people got engaged, yes. But some people were just fucking going through it as well. I mean, including mine. That's just 3 breakups that I'm aware of. Sorry, I'm burping. It's probably the coffee. Oh, it's fucking cold. Anyways, 3 breakups through the beginning of September. So that's just like fucking A, you know, like that already is just demoralizing as is. So, oh fuck yeah, like such a September, such are canon events that happen. But guess what? Through the month of October, in which we completely just phased out, because yeah, that's when we were just going through all of it. A new beginning. Coincidentally, my relationship ended on the 31st or 30th of September. Brand new beginning on October to just being a new version of myself. That's the way I felt it, because I mean, genuinely, how coincidental that September ends, October starts, and I'm all by myself now. Like, that's just fucking crazy. So honestly, everything was intentional, and I'm grateful for the way how things have transpired, although not the best, but definitely life is lifing, and I'm learning a lot. Again, still not my ideal version, but at least the shots I'm taking at life are better than the ones that I'm not taking. That being said, I know there's a paraphrase, or there's an actual better way of saying that quote, but I'm just paraphrasing. But October was growth. It was genuinely meant for growth. So through all that, we're going through it, we're working, we're just secluding ourselves from everyone. We're secluding ourselves, but also having fun. That little time, those 2-3 weeks I had to myself, in which I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm single. I was going to raves, I was going to coffee shops a lot, I was crying a lot, I was rediscovering myself a lot of shit. And now that, right now, mind you, right now the state that I'm in is completely different from what literally I was in a month ago, but I want to continue that, and these videos provide that. And you know, if anything, sorry to myself, sorry to my viewers that, geez Louise, yeah, like I stopped. And if anything, I suppose I didn't want to record during those times because of clout. That's the last thing I wanted to just attract, was clout. So I don't want to say like, ooh, boo-hoo, I'm going through this, give me attention. Like, no, I want to be able to have gone through what the fuck I'd gone through, because mind you, we're barely scratching the surface on what the fuck happened with me throughout these past 2 months. Um, I'm telling you all this because I'm in a better state now, and I'm still in a learning state. Again, not ideally where I want to be at. Let me take a sip. Okay. Fucking train of thought. 2-3 weeks of fun. That's actually all I had. That's all I had because I think my brain was finally just like, okay, let's just live life. Let's live life. Let's just have fun and course through it. And there's a lot of shit that's still been going on. But as I'm going through it, I get fucking ran over. Thankfully, I'm okay, but I had a purple eye, and in fact, I'll probably insert the picture right about now. Uh, 10:29, 10:30. Okay, so I'll remember that. But I got ran over. Mind you, everything has just been so fucking intentional. I get ran over right when Scorpio season starts, and for my astrology people out there, you'll know that's just a shift that's going on. New zodiac sign season, so it's like, oh, cool. For me, it's just like that's fucking weird because I'm a Scorpio. My birthday just passed, but it's just weird how literally a new season starts and I get ran over. So it's like, fuck. All right, well, this new Scorpio season is already scheming up to be chaotic as hell. Well, let's fucking go. So, purple eye. I had to walk a mile. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, mind you. I say it wasn't that bad, but I went to the hospital and everything. But the point is, I came out okay. I did not sue the other guy because I honestly didn't want to bother with just showing up in court, paying my fees for a lawyer to win me a case in which I might not know if I can win. Because mind you, when I was crossing, it wasn't my right of way. So it's like people have been telling me, "Oh, you should have sued the guy," but it's like me personally in that moment, I was just like, I told the guy because he was kind enough to come back. It was not even a hit and run. He came back to me while I was already limping like almost half a mile away. I think it was just the adrenaline. I was like, fuck it. All right, just get up and walk. Just get up and walk, right? And the guy was like, hey, are you sure you're okay? I was like, yeah. I told him. I literally kept telling him, like, just leave. Not because I was mad, but because in my mind, in my wrong mind, I was like, oh, okay, let me just process this. Hold up. Like, I was processing, and it's only a mile until I'm still trying to get to my car. I know there's a huge amount of context that you guys need to understand why I'm even doing this. I'm gonna purposely leave that out. But I'm already a mile out walking, and then it finally just clicks into my mind, and I'm like, wait, I just got ran over. And then the images started coming to me. I just saw the bright white lights. Not that I saw heaven, like the actual car white lights. And I'm like, oh shit. And then I start looking at my wrist, my hands, my eyes, and I'm like, oh fuck, I got ran over, and my fucking foot, which weirdly enough, I got hit by a car, right? So the main thing that got injured was my toe. My toe is the one thing that severely hurt. Um, and yeah, I had to yank out my own nail. They had to like poke a hole through the nail first, gushing blood and whatnot, and it was fun. It was fun. Um, but thankfully I had a bunch of support. Even my ex had showed up to my house with her mom. They were just sweet enough to just say like, "We're glad you're okay." And I've been in somewhat contact with my ex, and I know for most of you guys, you're probably just rolling your eyes, but it's mainly in the sense where I've noticed bad things happen when I'm not with this person, or at least in a form of contact with this person. Because literally, as me and my ex are going through our breakup, she gets hit by a car as well, but hers was an actual car accident. So she was in her car, guy hits her and fucks up her whole backside of her car. So it's like well, fuck, and I'm glad I was able to show up and actually help her, make her feel good, provide that type of consolement. And I know most of you guys must be like, "Oh, you have a hero complex." Yes, I do. Hashtag Conrad Fisher. So I tried still playing my cards close to my chest. So I'm not going to release much of my toxic, insecure habits onto this woman again. I'm not going to do that because I still want to change. And if I'm ever to get back into a relationship, oh shit, like I need to be physically better. This fucking receding hairline you see right here needs to get fixed. These teeth, I'm sure most of you have noticed. These teeth, right there. You probably wait. Hold up. Can I? I'm not gonna zoom it in for you guys. Fuck that. Never mind. Point is, there's a lot of facial features that I am not proud of. However, in totality, I'm just glad to be alive. But yeah, if I'm gonna get in a relationship again, body, face card, everything needs to be not declining, is what I'm saying. So yeah, getting ran over was in itself a blessing in disguise, but also a warning sign saying, hey, don't break contact. Wait, did I say that right? To continue being in contact with this person because they were bestowed upon me by greater forces out there, is how I'm gonna put it. Sorry. I don't know if I'm getting sick by being out in this cold, but fuck it, I love it. I love the cold. But it's just crazy, like two bad things happening to us, and Jesus, I mean, where's the originality in all this? Like both of these incidents that happened to me and my ex happened to involve cars. It's like, fuck. Fucking California is just a shit show for a bunch of people to be driving in. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, when I first got my license back in 2019, 2018, mind you, I was 16. Um, People were less stupid, and that's my hard take on California as a whole. Like, why the fuck have people gotten more stupid and just driving? Like, are we becoming more mentally incapable of driving? Like, we're allowing too many dumbasses out there to get licensed. And yes, I might be included into that, but I'm just saying, when I was 16 years old, I had no issues driving. I didn't see as many people trying to cut into my lane all stupidly, or people being on their phones too much, which, mind you, I know the age of technology has just only gotten better, but mind you me, it's like, why the fuck are people just so attached to their phones? That's actually something I will not claim for myself. I am a dumbass sometimes while driving, but in the course of driving for almost 6-7 years, I've only gotten into 2 accidents. No bodily injuries, mind you, as well. So on both parties. Um, so it's like, I don't know. I don't feel too safe no more to be driving in the streets of California as much. Fuck PCH. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, I'm going on this whole tangent on driving, but it's just, God, two bad things happening to me and my ex, all because of cars. Let's leave it at that, because I know the fucking walking in the middle of the street when it's not my turn is mainly my fault, but it's just, it gives you perspective on, like, value your fucking life. Because, my friend got ran over earlier this year, and I'm not sure of how he's doing. I haven't had the will to actually contact him or his family, and neither has my best friend, which is closer to him. But if we can only assume that there has not been any contact from him to us, and the last time I saw him in his condition, his brain was just fucked. It was concussed so hard that he can't really make out words, and to make a recovery as to where he can be a normal functioning human being, doctors did say it would take a couple of years. So that with a bit of perspective, it's like, I feel like I was protected when I got ran over. I genuinely feel like I was. Like, how is it that the only thing that got broken was my toe? And yes, my toe hurt a lot. I went through some pain, but I figured like a broken arm or some cracked ribs or a concussion, but thankfully none of that happened to me, and I'm fucking grateful. I'm grateful I didn't fly out into the air and like land on the ground, get scraped like a fucking crayon onto the ground either. It's like, fuck, I remain grateful. I sit here staring into a beautiful dark sky, filming a YouTube video, grateful because truthfully I could have been dead right now with all the shit that just has been transpiring in my life. It's crazy. It's crazy. Cheers to that. Uh, is there anything else? You know what? I mean, friends. I've lost a couple of friends these past couple of weeks, or I've distanced myself from friends. That was a contributing factor to just this whole fucking depression and repression of emotions from being spilled out and talking to you guys. But I had to let go of like 3 friends that were, I thought, close to me, but in reality never really cared for my own well-being. Like, I kid you not, for my birthday, 2 of my best friends, which I now have to consider either one of them my best man, or I might make both co-best man. One of them threw me a birthday party with 3 boxes of pizza, a nice little lanyard over, and like just karaoke, drinks, and whatnot. And like that was very fucking sweet because I don't think I've actually had any individual friend do something like that to that extent for me in since I was a fucking kid. So for that to have happened, like that was a blessing already in itself. And my other friend, he took me out to Gens, which mind you is also a little pretty nice dinner. So I could say confidently that this birthday that just happened was honestly kind of one of the best ones in my 20s. And yeah, like only being 23, I have so much more to live for. So it's exciting to see what's in store now that I'm keeping this small circle of people close to me without having to worry like, oh, are they going to reciprocate this friendship, or are they going to be a total douchebag and, you know, not appreciate the fact that I'm driving an hour and a half from work to their fucking house, bringing over a 6-pack of beers, their girlfriends around. And mind you, I specifically say to the guy, I only wanted to be us bros. And he's like, oh no, I'm not going to say anything. Because you know what? I don't have balls enough to say that I want to have a one-on-one time with my bro. Yeah, that was a whole fucking story and lore of this one douchebag that I used to be friends with. I kid you not. You know, I know I have a bit of femininity in me, but men can be just so incompetent sometimes with just how we spend time with other guy friends. And that's why I'm thankful for the 2 guy friends that I have now. Like, I'm so happy to see that one of them actually, he was going through a breakup with me actually. Like, literally his girl had done some sketchy shit or was being just a weird bitch. And fuck, he might see this video, but I hope you don't get too mad if I mention, I'm not going to mention too much, but I'm just saying, you know, seeing my friend cry each time I was hanging out with him was not fucking pleasant, because I've known this guy for almost, Jesus, 20 years, almost 20. We're going for 20 years of knowing each other. And yes, I know I'm 23, he's about to turn 23, but we've known each other since elementary school. So we're shy of 20 years, okay? Shy. But, you know, seeing your best guy friend cry over a woman is never a great thing to see. And now that I see him with another girl, and this girl is definitely a lot better. You know, she believes in God, she has good moral values, has similar interests. Like, I fucking love that for him. And you know, that's all I want for this guy, and I think he wants the same for me too. Literally, we were drunk one time. It was 4 a.m. and we're manifesting our fucking dreams. Eventually, we're gonna have you guys. We're gonna do a live stream, at least a couple years from now, and he's gonna be a DJ on a high platform with thousands of people, and we're just gonna be on top. We're gonna be basically right next to him, recording, streaming, Yeah, just imagine that. Like, we're gonna fucking do that at some point. And the fact that his new girlfriend can also share that dream with us is like, dude, my friend, obviously they're fresh. They've only been together for a month, but already off first impression, I was like, wow, I hope this is the one for him. Because I love. I honestly do. So to see that is just a fucking miracle. And in such a short amount of time, yes, it's a bit concerning, but it's like fuck it. We're getting old. Who knows when the fuck we're about to die? I mean, again, I got fucking ran over, and thankfully I didn't die just last month. But it's like, yeah, our fucking time's limited. So if he found himself another girl that he might actually build a life with, oh my god, I'm gonna be so fucking happy for him. Um, and that's essentially what I hope to like wish for you guys as well. You guys have seen me through at least these past 3-4 years. Mind you, we're not famous, but to be saying that I've been doing this for 3 years, almost at 100 videos, and oh, look at that, we're getting a call. We're gonna dismiss that. It's just crazy. It's an adventure, and that's what my favorite YouTuber, Markiplier, actually implies throughout his 10-year journey. Actually, no, he's going for 20 years as well on YouTube. But he said it so fucking beautifully that we are collectively going through the life experience, and it's not to coddle each other and unify and be like, oh, we're sad, we're depressed, we're oppressed. We're all like just slaves and whatnot. Like, and to some extent, yes, that's what humanity is right now in this fucking moment. However, small percentages of humans can actually gather up and remind ourselves that, like, hey, we are much more to what we were conditioned to believe. And I kid you not, with this job that, mind you, I know I was going to talk about my job, but there's just been life lessons I've been picking up in my job. My boss, which has a very eccentric personality, which is a little crazy sometimes, he's at least shown me that yes, you might have to be a little crazy once you grow up, or you might just have to accept that you are who you are, and you can monetize off who you are and continue who you are by just saying fuck you to the world. Everyone else is conditioned to live a certain way. This is why adgers exist within us Hispanic communities. You'll see a fucking plaid shirt, black Dickies pants, and probably Converse with a beanie. Like, it's just human conditioning. It's just fucking cattle at this point. Aaron Yeager, Attack on Titan, thought the guy. So, why not gather yourself with a group of humans via YouTube, which is the number one streaming platform according to my favorite YouTuber? Why not? Why not? Because there really is a community out there. I kid you not. Like, Valkyrie, that's also another YouTuber I've picked up recently. Honestly, I want her fucking lifestyle. I really do. Successful millionaire, you could say, has been around for a decade. There was a period of time in which she was streaming 12 hours a day because she was depressed. Mind you, though, she turned that little depression into a way to harmonize people. And not harmonize in the sense where, like, again, we're grouping all our misery and being sad. No, it's like harmonizing in the way where we're comfortable and we're going through fucking life. Yes, we're miserable, but we're gonna gather up and play Legends Pokemon ZA and feel okay. Or we're gonna play Dispatch, which, mind you, Dispatch, I've been hearing a lot of great fucking things. And just a bunch of other video games in which a lot of us, yes, do use as a coping method to escape life, but isn't it just beautiful that sometimes a game itself can unify people and gather like-minded people? Although, yes, sometimes they may not be the best, and in the community of gaming there is that scary part to that community, that sometimes can be bad. But for the most part, and yes, I'm referring to TwitchCon, that one fucking random guy that was trying to grope Emiru. Like, that's fucking ill. Like, how the fuck does someone do that? You know, like, come on, just appreciate the fact that people are going out there and they're very famous, high value net worth people, and you're wanting to do that. Anyways, it's just been scary out there. It's been scary out there in the world. It's been tough. So to just live vicariously and not have anything to hold on to while you're going through it is it's tough. Like, there's people out there that are just doing it, and I know a lot of this sounds like complaining, and yes, I am projecting. I am projecting a little bit, but I just know that I speak to a mass minority out there. I know I do. And that's what I hope to eventually expand my creative tone, my creative words, and everything, because I want to be able to do live streams at some point and then just talk to people. And I know there might be thousands of people that actually might be following me at some point, but the point is a community. It's all about the fucking community for me. That's what I'm going to try to build at some point. And like, I noticed that I can actually build it because the community I have right now, it's not the best. But it is filled with people that already, I can say, will want to be there with me. Even in the most mundane of days, they'll want to be there with me. Dog dude, if you're watching this up until this point, which I hope you do, you're one of them. You're one of them. And I know I keep calling you dog dude. Um, I know you go by a different name, but I met you as him, as that name, and I know I'm going to start using your other name eventually, but just bear with me because it's been 2 months for this old timer. So just stick around, guys. Let's just manifest it. I am not going to go more than a month without posting, so I will be making a video within these next couple of weeks just talking about something that is very important to me. But for the most part, at least, hey guys, like, at least I'm fucking alive. At least we're alive. I know people are going through shit, but at least we're alive. Let's just be thankful for that. I actually wake up each morning and I do a little prayer to myself, just saying thank you. And then when I'm going through a good time, I say thank you in my head and that I'm grateful, because I've noticed that a lot of the times when something good has been happening to me, I just let it happen rather than taking a moment and saying I'm thankful. Like right now, like after I'm done making this video, I'm going to take a step back and I'm just going to be like, wow, I came out. I took my ass out from my car. Actually, no, from my room to my car to here, grabbed myself a coffee because we're continuing traditions, whether we like it or not. And we're doing it. Like that, all its in entirety is just something that I personally am proud of doing. And, you know, we're going to be hitting our 100th video soon. I believe this is our 98th or 99th. But for the 100th video that is going to be coming up soon, I'm going to try to do something special. But again, for the most part, I remain grateful that I'm just alive at least. I seriously could have been dead last month when that car ran me over. And, you know, I keep mentioning that, but it's just because I lost a friend earlier this year to such incidents. And it's like, to just be recording it now almost already for 35 minutes. Oh my gosh. It's insane. It's insane, but nonetheless, thank you. Keep watching, please, because there's a whole lot more lore to just what is going on within this 23 Hispanic person you're currently seeing right now. So stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.